Hello, hi everybody, welcome back to Channel B. Today I'm very excited to share with you my very first exotic lizard from Hermes, as well as it is my very first secondhand products. I don't usually buy secondhand products because I used to have very bad experience receiving something that is secondhand that is used before, and I don't really appreciate used products. So I always have to buy brand new from the boutique or pay a premium to buy from a secondhand shop or secondhand reseller. But for this particular piece, I'm really excited to share because it is a vintage piece that is no longer done now. There is actually this new model for this particular vintage piece, but I don't see anything in lizard for this piece in the new model now. But without further ado, let me welcome you my first second-hand piece, and it's my first lizard piece, which is the Hermes Faco Pochette, not Faco, it's Faco Pochette in lizard leather, and it is, I think it's a little bit bluish, it's dark blue, navy blue. I would assume it's blue sapphire color, and it's really pretty, and the condition is super excellent. I was so surprised that I can still smell like the Hermes leather brand new to it. I'm not very sure. Is it because the previous reseller actually placed it among a lot of Hermes product, or is it because it's well kept in its dust bag that it still has the Hermes brand new leather smell? And I'm really glad about that. I didn't expect that for such a vintage piece. So this is a very old piece, and it is, I think, I was 2 years old back then when this was dated. So yeah, this is actually the Faco clutch, and currently now reselling in the boutique. Not reselling, selling in the boutique. There is actually this thing called the Faco 2, which actually came with a strap, and there are like 2 knots here where you can put your strap in, and then you can hook it onto your strap. That is actually the new model for this vintage piece. But I can get like a lizard piece, my first exotic piece, and in such a pristine condition and for a better price, then why not, right? So yeah, I just want to share because this one actually comes with a back pocket, as with like Constant or the Mosaic. Their usual normal leather one doesn't come with a back pocket, but for exotic leather it does come with a back pocket. So I do like that part a lot. And this everything inside the bag, the compartment, etc., apart from the back pocket, everything is very similar to my Wahoo clutch, the Pochette Wahoo that I previously shared, which I will link above. Yeah, so I can just go through the bag a little bit. So you open the bag like this. It's actually a very tight closure because it is just nice for the look here. It is perfect. It is the Hermes Paris made in France here, and these actually come in 2 lines, which is very rare for lizard piece. A lot of lizard piece, especially in one color, they all comes in the 1 line. Just the sign is just 1 line. But for this one, it actually comes in 2 lines, even though it's like entirely same color. The one that usually come in 2 lines are the one that has the Himalaya style, the Himalaya color. So that one usually come in 2 lines, and this one, the vintage piece, actually come with 2 lines as well. And for 2 lines, it actually meant for this particular type of lizard reptile called the Sapphire veneris, something like that. So yeah, it is a more rare kind of lizard that is harder to get, something like that. So I'm really glad to have it, and it comes with a front compartment. On the interior, like my Wahoo clutch, you have additional pocket at the back, like a slip pocket, and then you have this flap where you can keep your strap like this twirly, so that when you carry your bag, you hook it under the flap here, and then you can button it so that it doesn't drop even when you open your bag. So I like this part about the clutches from Hermes that come with this, you know, snap button. I do love it. And on the other side, it actually came with like two small little slip pocket where you can put your cards, etc. So if I put my cards all this inside, and you know there's so many pockets in this bag, I don't even have to carry this already, because this is a very small little card holder that I put my cards, my 2 or 3 cards that I needed. But I don't even have to bring this out already, because you have so many pockets here that you can just slot it in. Yeah, and basically this is just what I wanted to share about this bag and what you can fit in the bag. I will put a photo here, as well as how does it look like inside the bag. Yeah, and a little bit of modeling picture, how does it look on me. It is like this with a twilly, and you can also use this happy from MS, this happy bracelet tree, like, how do you call it? It's happy tree, okay, happy tree, that I'm using it as a belt here. You can actually, you know, put it under the flap and use it as a, you know, a bag like this as well, which is more in line. If you don't want to use a twilly, you want to use like a leather strap, you can use this as well. So this is the happy tree from MS, and I got the one in the largest size T3. Okay, you can see my video here. So this is how it looks. This is actually 23.5 centimeters, so it's a little bit wide for my body, but I'm pretty sure that it is okay if I hand carry it like this, for example, like this. So you know, whenever I walk, I like to, you know, do this. So yeah, I'm just doing it larger, on a larger basis so that you guys can see. But usually I walk like this or like this. You know, just hook it on your arm, on your wrist, or you know, you can do it like this as well. Yeah, something like that. Or if you really want hands-free, you can just put it over your shoulder, and then yeah, it's basically a very simple bag, and I really like this piece, and I'm just so excited because I got my ostrich Calidans, and then I got this lizard exotic one. So let's just see when can I have a crocodile or alligator one soon, but I'm more inclined to a crocodile piece, although I also own a crocodile bag from One Pant previously, which I shared in my previous video. But nevertheless, always good to own something from MS in different leather, right? So this is one of the very surprise purchase that I've gotten, because I wasn't really sure that I can take a second-hand resale piece or not. Yeah, but let's just see how it goes. I do hope that I will like it if I can pass my own feelings and mental restrictions and all those things. But I do think, based on the smell of it, the scent of it, and as well as the condition of the bag, of the pochette, I do feel that it probably can pass. I do really like it. And next, I just want to talk a little bit about this vintage dust bag that it came with. I was really surprised. Like, it came, the logo, it just came with one round, and then not the double round, and it is like in this color, and the material just looks, it's very thin, it's super thin, and then the drawstring, this part is also very thin. It is unlike the current one, which is a thicker piece. Yep, correct. So it is just to, you know, fit the bag, so I have not much problem about it. And this actually retains smell of a brand new leather bag much more than the current MS kind of leather, I think. I don't know how to comment, but yeah, it does feel like, smell like the MS brand new leather kind. So anyway, that is all I wanted to share for this lovely MS Faco Pochette, which is the Pochette version. And you can like self-made it, do something like that. I just want to share about how you can self-made all those with a strap about all this bag that has a flap on the interior. You can just, you know, put a twilly on and it becomes like a full-fledged bag already. Or you can like, I don't know, you don't have to like buy full price from the MS boutique. If you guys see all this, I know that there's a lot of these pieces on eBay, etc. that you guys can get, like, but they are mostly in box leather and not lizard leather. So I'm really glad to be able to own an exotic piece in this really lovely envelope style of bag, and you have no problem like carrying it. And but of course, I definitely don't expect you to put a lot of things inside the bag. You don't want to spoil the bag with the interior flap and all those things. Yeah, but basically this is all I have to share for this bag. It is a super pretty color. I think it's blue sapphire, but I really have no idea what color this blue is, because it is really very dark, and it's really pretty anyhow. So thank you very much for watching channel B. Please remember to like and subscribe to our videos.